Okay, each of you had your instructions back there. Do you have any questions here? Any questions here? Okay, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves here. Good luck, guys.
At the weigh-in yesterday, those two faced off and were very cordial toward one another. No smiles at the face-off here in the ring there. As we get going in our main event tonight, Junior Fa in the Tongan red and white trunks, putting up his perfect record again against the former USA boxing captain Devin Vargas in the white trunks. Vargas, 37 years of age, takes a sharp early left from Fa.
As you heard in the introductions, Fa, number 7 in the WBO, that title held by Andy Ruiz. So he's looking for a win here tonight, and then he's going to pay close attention to Ruiz Joshua on December 7th.
And he wants to do it in impressive style here tonight. So far, so good for Junior Fa. He came into this fight weighing just over 267 pounds, the heaviest he's been in his last 6 fights. And with that, a 50-pound advantage over the 37-year-old Vargas, who's coming off an upset win over Ireland's #1 ranked heavyweight back in August. That was Niall Kennedy. Can he do it again here and spoil the party with Junior Fa? Another quick start as Fa characteristically comes forward and moves the hands. Good right cross from Devin Vargas.
Vargas doing some good work here, trying to play with levels a little bit. Likes to fight in a really upright stance, but there's his favorite shot, that big overhand right. He likes to dip down, but then comes back up with that right hand, and you don't see it coming. He knocked out a lot of guys on his way up as a prospect with that exact shot.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job. He's changing his height, like you said, Corey. He's moving around. He's moving his head. You know, I just like to see him hold a little bit of a higher guard because Fa has a very dangerous right hand, and he already caught him with a really nice, strong, stiff jab on his chin. But luckily, we didn't see him drop from it because that was a clean shot.
Fa believes the best version of Devin Vargas we will see will be in the opening 3 or 4 rounds. After that, he believes he's more vulnerable. The stamina, or lack thereof, sets in with Devin Vargas. But that right hand, very respected by Junior Fa.
You know, and here in Salt Lake City, the altitude is different. And Fa was here for what, 2-3 weeks in camp? I don't know when Vargas flew in, but if he didn't fly in 2 weeks ago, that might play a big part in his win tonight.
Good smack and good chopping right hand from Junior Fa. Vargas backs up, says nothing landed. Overhand right a little too wide from Vargas at the end of round 1. Fast-paced action with 2 quick starters going head-to-head. The action begins in round 2.
And as you might have read, leading up to this fight, Junior Fa tonight fighting with a heavy heart, dealing with and grieving the loss of his father about 6 weeks ago during this camp. And he said his father told him, don't quit, don't stop fighting. And he's fighting for his father's memory tonight.
He bombards Devin Vargas against the ropes, who contends that he's hitting him in the back of the head. Watch for the big contact from Fa coming out of the clinch. And there it is.
Wow, nice left hook by Vargas.
That one
Great
coming
way to
in
handle himself on the inside.
at close range.
Right uppercut, right body shot. You know, he's working in the clinch, which is smart, which you need to do.
Vargas comes forward. He ducks under, gets a looping left-handed on Junior Fa.
Good body shot from Fa. You wouldn't expect that from a 6'5" guy, a big guy like Fa. He dug a good left hand to the body in there.
There's that right hand that I was waiting for. Fa has a really nice right hand. He snaps it off the hip. He pivots off the back foot. He brings it right back to the chin. He throws such a nice, accurate right hand.
Close range right from Fa moments ago.
And that right hand has produced some swelling immediately under the left eye of Vargas.
Well, Fa misses with the uppercut, glances Vargas with the left hand, and
Good left hook by Vargas.
Vargas coming back.
Trying to throw that overhand right, missed it.
Yeah, Fa's got to be careful. He's been caught with that same left hook coming out of the clinch twice in this round.
Well, if I was Vargas's corner, I would tell him to double it and triple it up.
No telling how much time he's going to be able to throw it effectively. And there was another one.
And now Fa landed one back on him. Now they're going hook for hook.
Vargas got a right hand in, but it wasn't on solid footing. Fa keeping distance. Final 10 seconds here of round 2.
Let's take a look at the highlights here. We have them tight, nice right uppercut, right hand by Vargas, working on the inside, which is what you want to do when you tie up. You want to get your hands up there. Then Fa trying to create space with the 1-2. They're back at the clinch again. Fa trying to create some space by shoving Vargas off. Lands a nice body shot, comes over the top with the hook. Pretty good active rounds.
Action opening up in round 3, and both coming together quickly. Two fast starters in Junior Fa and Devin Vargas going at it. Stiff right hand pushing Vargas back.
And this is where Fa needs to use that massive reach advantage. Start putting Vargas at the end of your punches.
And you know, it looks a little sloppy right now, but I think Vargas is doing what he needs to do. He's trying to smother Fa's punches so he can't get off and feel that power when he connects. Oh, good body shot by Vargas.
A leading left jab.
Well, not only that, but for his own offense, Alicia, but Vargas has done some good work on the inside, especially with that left hook.
Yeah, he really has. He really has. I'm impressed by it. But he, you know, he's a veteran, so I'm not surprised. He's got a lot of good tricks up his sleeve. Look, he's still working. He's up in his armpit. He's still trying to hook around the body, trying to work. No matter how pretty or ugly it looks, he's working.
The left cheek swelling up, and he eats a big uppercut.
And a left
Two-punch combo from Va, and he says, hey, how about some more? There he goes, snapping Vargas' head back, and there they both unload in the corner. Vargas urging for more, but Fa calm and collective. There he goes with the right hand. Continued focus from Junior Fa in the corner. Vargas lets his hands down.
But tries to use some real crafty head movement, and luckily he slipped a couple of those punches. But I don't really like him taking the chance right now with his hands below, all the way down to his knees.
And Vargas willingly lodging in the corner.
Great body shot by Vargas right now that actually backed up Fa just a little bit. Trying to throw that overhand right, caught Fa with a left hook on the inside. But Fa keeping him in the corner, trying to measure him out, possibly look for a knockout.
He hit him with a wide right, but continues to urge the rising contender to try and come at him. And he dumps in a left hook to the body of Fa.
Good 3 jabs by Vargas. Not sure why Fa really let him out of the corner, but here it is back in the middle of the ring.
Another overhand right, but a good body shot to Fa by Fa, and it may have been a low blow.
I mean, he wasn't
below
warned.
the belt.
They're just policing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ref, I don't know what he's doing over here. He's sleeping.
Some gamesmanship from both fighters, and Vargas playing into the crowd a bit. Well, the veteran has been through it all, and you can tell, even though he's not winning rounds, so to speak, seems to be in control, not letting his focus.
Well, going back to the highlights, you saw that beautiful uppercut. Now that overhand right by Fa, just landing clean shots on Vargas, and Vargas standing strong and eating them like they're nothing. See, he wants more, telling Fa to come on in. He wants to keep him in the corner. Nice right hand by Fa, 2 of them. He measuring him with his jab, measuring him, holding his head there slightly for a second, then coming right over the top, landing 2 strong right hands.
Well, and that was the reason Fa let him out of the corner, because Vargas was proving to be a little bit dangerous fighting off the ropes there.
Here we go with round 4. And Vargas now bringing the fight.
Did you see that? Vargas waving to Fa's fans.
Does he have the time to play into the crowd?
I mean, he's feeling loose, he's feeling confident. And for him, for a guy like Vargas, who, you know, admittedly is at that stage in his career where he's a self-described dangerous gatekeeper, confidence is everything. And right now, he's not winning the fight, but he's landing some great shots on Fa.
His confidence kind of building with every shot he takes. Devin Vargas fighting like a guy who really has nothing to lose, and that does make him dangerous.
I would have taken advantage if I was Fa right there. I would not be tapping him. I would have hit him to the body. Good left body, right body. He doubled up the left, he doubled up the right, went to the body, went to the head. Vargas throwing some real good shots. Now, great explosive combination by Fa.
The start of a 2-hand combo.
Fa's got some really impressive hand speed for a big guy when he flashes it.
He does. He also has impressive footwork, too. He's light on his feet for a 6'5" guy, 200 and something pounds.
Fa misses with a wide left. And Vargas with a couple of shots to the body in the corner.
Vargas has a little swelling under his right eye now, too.
Good
solid
right
uppercut from Devin Vargas.
You know, coming forward and just smothering Fa's punches, throwing lots of work on the inside. It's frustrating Fa and it's getting the better of him. That's what Vargas needs to keep doing. Just land a clean left hook on Fa.
I mean, this is a Devin Vargas round right now.
It really is. It looks like Fa has a little knot underneath his left eye.
Yep.
Oh, but he
misses with the wide overhand right. And they come back to the middle. But it's Vargas coming forward. Lunges with a left. And as they walk back, Vargas eyeing the crowd. It's entertaining, at least there's that.
It really is a great main event.
The wide punch from Vargas. But the round ends. And Vargas may have taken right there.
Here we go, back to the highlights. You see a great volley combination. Vargas coming up the middle. There's Fa trying to create some space and steps back, drawing Vargas in. Fa throwing a good right body shot to Vargas, but didn't slow him down. And Vargas coming over the top with a left hook.
Vargas just having active dialogue with his friends here at ringside. He is having a great time in there tonight.
He really is.
He is making it tough for you to hate him if you're a fan right now on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, I don't even think that Fa's fans hate him tonight. No. That might change if he has more rounds like he had in round 4.
That's what I meant, because this crowd is predominantly in favor of Junior Fa. Now Devin Vargas' wife, Megan, in the crowd as well. These two with 5 sons, ages 7 to 16, back in Toledo. Sweeping left hand from Vargas. You know, that is not the punch that Fa was forecasting. He was more about the right hand from Vargas, but more lefts have landed effectively by Devin Vargas.
I think Fa might be hurt.
That initial left may have really got the attention of Junior Fa here in round 5. And Fa comes back with a combo.
Fa cannot be fighting off the ropes. He's frankly just too big a target to be laying on the ropes and letting Vargas use his advantages, his hand speed, those quick shots on the inside.
Well, good right body shot and a right hook by Fa.
If Fa's going to be at this proximity, he needs to be leading the action. He needs to be leaning on Vargas. If he wants to fight on the inside, he can, but he needs to back Vargas up. Good body shot.
Then that gets Vargas down on one knee. It just takes one shot from Junior Fa.
What a turnaround.
And a slow get up by Devin Vargas.
On the veteran maneuver, spitting the mouthpiece out.
And taking the 8, you know, not standing up right away, trying to get that win.
Just when you thought the momentum was swinging in Vargas' favor.
And he's not talking to his corner right there. He's talking to fans outside the ring. Taking extra time. Less than a minute to go in round 5. Fa wants a piece of him.
Let's see if Fa can land another liver shot like that, because that was clean.
That's the type of shot that'll stick with you for the remainder of the fight. Can Fa counter? He goes downstairs again. Now upstairs with Vargas on the ropes. Vargas coming back. Another left hand that we've seen be effective.
There he goes, trying to land that left body shot again.
He might have gotten a piece. That wasn't blocked by Vargas on that latest punch. Good 2 combos.
Good right uppercut by Vargas, landed clean up.
And he gets another left hand. Time winding down in the round. Big uppercut by Vargas, splitting the guard.
just when Fa might have thought Vargas was hurt, he's showing them that he didn't lose nothing. He's coming forward, throwing flurry of punches. This is an impressive fight.
Final 10 seconds of a terrific round here in the main event. What is great to see is throughout all this action, at the end of each and every round so far, both men have touched gloves. They have respect for one another.
Yeah, and let's take a look at some of the action here.
There's that left body shot, clean, right on the liver. You see Vargas buckle down, take his knee.
And that's the kind of shot that makes Junior Fa unique, because you don't expect a 6'5" guy who's 265 pounds to be digging to the body like that.
And he was losing that round. You know, he was slowing down. He wasn't being as active. Vargas is picking up the pace, frustrating Fa, and then he saves the day with a beautiful left body shot. He won that round from that body shot.
Devin Vargas entered this fight at 21-5. All 5 of his losses have come via knockout. And once again, to start round 6, both fighters quick out of their corners, going to work.
There's another body shot from Fa a moment ago that gave pause to Vargas.
You know, this is a really good test for Fa. This is a really good fight. This is a great step-up fight for him. You know, Vargas, oh, beautiful combination on the inside.
It began with an uppercut and a good overhand left, 2 of them, in fact, from Vargas.
And Vargas is such a crafty pro, such a crafty veteran. And it's really given Fa a great test. Beautiful right uppercut on the inside by Vargas, followed with a left hook.
I'll tell you, when you tune in hoping for a heavyweight slugfest, this is what you hope to see.
You know, Fa likes to lead with that right uppercut, left hook, right hand. He's thrown it twice already, 2 times, back to back.
And another sneaky uppercut landed by Vargas.
I like what Vargas just did. I love that slip around the side, push your opponents on the rope, get off from the ropes, and then gain control. Using Fa's body weight against him, how he's leaning all over Vargas. He just spinned him, let him fall into his own body weight into the ropes.
We mentioned it was dangerous to let Vargas get his confidence. This is a guy, remember, U.S. national champion, captain of the U.S. Olympic boxing team.
Yeah, and 2004 Olympian. You know, he's an impressive fighter. He has a lot up his sleeve.
And while he is moving around, he is fighting like a guy who has nothing to lose. Almost telling, hey, Junior, you want to put me down? You want this victory? You have to earn it.
He's had to earn every inch here tonight, but now he might have Vargas a little bit rocked.
That last flurry near the ropes, giving Fa momentum here in round 6.
But a smart veteran, he smothered those punches. He made sure he tucked his chin down and stepped in so he could not be at Fa's range. You know, that holding on the head, that ref's got to really look out for that.
Nice blow with the left hand from Fa. Trying to keep his distance.
Good jab to the body by Vargas.
Final 10 seconds to go in the 6th.
Nice sneaky up jab by Vargas. Landed clean on Fa.
Junior Fa thought that maybe after round 4, stamina could start to seep in with Devin Vargas, or the lack thereof.
Well, I'll say Vargas visually looked tired. He's breathing heavy. He was backing off a little bit. but he wasn't behaving like a tired fighter. He was still coming forward. He was still throwing shots.
And that's where the experience comes in. That's years of being in the sport. You know, he's got age and time on over Fa, and that's where you see that. Let's take a look. Here are our highlights. Crafty work. Good body shot coming over the top by Vargas, landing that hook twice. And then Fa with such a big flurry around the side, up the middle, over the top. He's got to stay busy like that a little bit more often. Because that's how you're going to stop a fighter like Vargas.
You take a look at some of the guys who have stopped Vargas in his career. Andy Ruiz, Dominic Brazil as well. Jason Bergman, he is tough to put down. If Junior Fa could do it, no matter what the round is, it would look pretty impressive. The exact thing he is looking for here in this fight in Utah. And as we go to Dan Canobio with this latest report from Fa's corner.
Was just in the corner with Junior Fa. They are adamant about him going to the body. They know that Vargas is going to come inside, and when he comes in, step back and go to the body.
We did not see Fa tend to that left side of the body, I beg your pardon, the right side of the body, and focusing on the liver. We did not see that too much in round 6 after he put him down in round 5 with the liver shot.
And some of that may be Vargas, you know, maneuvering himself so he isn't susceptible to that shot. But I got to say, even though he's facing adversity in this fight, you have to love just the composition of Junior Fa in this fight, because he's getting hit, he's getting pushed back at times. But we talked in the opening about what he learned in that Dominic Nguyen fight, about how to get off the canvas, how to deal with being hurt, how to fight through that. He's showing that tonight, even in the moments when he might be on the wrong end of some of these flurries. He's showing composure.
Yeah, because he already knows that he can handle it now. When you actually physically go through that adversity and you know what it tastes like, you don't want to taste it again. And you also know how to get through it if you are going to face it one more time. But I think he's doing everything he can to not get hit, to not take a knee.
Good exchange right there near the ropes.
That was a good counter right there from Fa.
As they get back to the middle of the ring. Well, something that Vargas has been clamoring about for most of this fight, and that was the most clear and blatant back of the head punch thrown by either boxer here.
Well, both guys have kind of shown restraint when the other is turned, but as you start getting into these later rounds and guys get tired,
desperation,
you start to break the rules once in a while.
And it's also about being mean. You got to be mean in that fight. It's not about being nice.
Good head movement from Vargas as Fa comes closer to the corner.
Good overhand right by Vargas, followed with a right uppercut. Good jab by Fa. Shaking his head, telling Vargas, let's go.
10 seconds to go in the round.
Good overhand right before the bell from Vargas.
Both fighters begin round number 8 here in the main event on Broadway Boxing from Salt Lake City.
That jab really works well for Fa when he uses it.
A left hand grazing Devin Vargas. And he goes down in a world of hurt.
Was that a low blow or was that an effective left body shot?
I think Vargas might be trying to play off as a low blow.
And that's what the body language said to me. It said low blow.
Tony Fulmer telling him to come forward. And let's see if that pain sustains itself here in this round. Vargas backing up in a dangerous spot with Fa, and 2 minutes to go in the round. Fa continuing to back up. I beg your pardon, Vargas.
Throwing right body after right body after right body as Vargas was holding Fa's left arm tight in the clinch.
If he did hit the right body of Vargas for that knockdown, he was going back to work. Vargas runs into a left hand, comes back with an uppercut on Fa. And another one at close range.
And Junior really trying to use that forearm and push right under the chin of Vargas.
Some wide shots from Vargas. Again, with continued focus really throughout this match. Not looking unsettled. And he's scored 2 knockdowns here against Devin Vargas.
And this is where the size of Junior Fa could just be so imposing. And when he's walking you down, if he has you on the ropes, that's a lot of man to deal with. That's a big problem to get off of you.
I like what Vargas just did. He just feinted an overhand right and came up with a left uppercut.
Another overhand right from Vargas.
Well, what a great learning experience for Fa, assuming he is winning this fight, which we do assume with those 2 knockdowns. But because these tricks, Alicia, that you keep pointing out, these are the tricks the guys at the upper echelon of this division, they all have them.
Oh, yes,
and you need to learn how to deal with them.
And you're going to learn them by taking these step-up fights, climbing the ladder like against a guy like Vargas. But Fa's doing well. He's really holding his own, and he's really showing that he can handle this type of talent and heat.
And as the desperation settles in, the later rounds, talking about there's no room to be nice at this point. That was the first time neither touched gloves at the end of the round.
They don't want to expend any extra energy. Take that extra step.
Not at this point.
These 2 guys both look tired. They both look tired, but it's a fight. Take a look at the tail of the tape, going back to our highlights. I still wasn't able to see clearly what exactly caused that knockdown.
I mean, it looked like a reaction to a body shot, but I saw a left hook land.
That's what I saw too.
Fast starts for both here to begin round 9.
It's a lot of weight to be hanging all over Vargas. That's got to be exhausting alone.
Not only that, but when it's leading with a forearm near your throat.
Yeah, Fa likes to use that left to measure his opponent, sometimes hold his jab out on his opponent's head, and then follow with the right hand. It's like you're marking your target. Oh, good
solid left
jab
jab by Junior Fa. But again, a 1-punch combo. We have not seen many more than 2-punch combos from Junior Fa tonight. That one grazed the top of the head from Devin Vargas, or toward Devin Vargas, I should say.
Both guys kind of thinking the same thing there, both trying to measure each other for a big right hand. Good uppercut on the inside from Vargas.
We have seen that countless times here from Devin Vargas. Getting close, sneaking in the right uppercut. Also, we've seen it pretty much every single time. Not much of a reaction from Junior Fa. He eats them, no problem.
Yeah, you got to say, Junior Fa has taken some shots in this fight. And at no point have we really been worried about whether he's hurt or not.
Well, he wanted to impress. Maybe that's a way he impresses. Not probably the way he wanted to write it up, but you really have to tip your cap when you see the body of work that Vargas has done, the punches that he's landed, and Fa's largely shaking them off.
I mean, maybe you want to make it easier on yourself, but this is definitely how you gain a reputation as an action fighter, and that can only help you get big fights because people want to see stuff like this. This has been a tremendous action fight.
Good left hand from Fa. Final 30 seconds of round 9, and he walks down Vargas.
There we go, a good flurry combination by Fa, which is what we want to see more of.
The 3-punch combo from Junior Fa. Final seconds wind down in round 9. Vargas reaches the chin of Fa. 9 rounds in the books, 1 more to go here at the Salt Palace.
Here we go to the highlights once again. Measuring out Vargas with that jab. And comes in with his left body shot, right body shot to follow. Another left body shot, a right hand over the top, followed with a left hook. Great combination given by Fa.
The final round of our main event is underway. Junior Fa and Devin Vargas. Fa has scored 2 knockdowns at opposite ends of this fight. Vargas, though, has shown he has been very tough to put away. He has thrown a whole lot of effective punches that have landed against Junior Fa. For the most part, Fa hasn't flinched.
Good
There's a left hand.
Combination by Fa right now. Both landed clean on the chin of Vargas. But Vargas still mustering up that strength. Not giving up.
Fa's corner gave him very simple instructions in between rounds. Keep your hands up and watch out for the big right hand.
That's the big right hand that Vargas actually broke 2 bones in. His thumb and his ring finger in the beginning of his pro career.
It is still a threat. Early on in this fight, and closer to the middle portions as well, we saw Vargas throw an effective left hand, most notably to Fa's body, and has not been present for the most part in these later rounds.
Yeah, but you know, that's because Vargas is a decent mover. He moves a lot, and it's hard to get into that body work when your opponent moves around. And Vargas is really slippery. He changes his height, he rolls down, he slips around. You know, he gets out of the way, so it's hard to land some clean body shots on a fighter like that.
And he also counters well, which makes you reconsider whether you want to throw in combination.
Sure, you definitely second-guess it.
Crowd unquestionably behind the Tongan from New Zealand, as Junior Fa looks for his 19th win in his pro career. Both fighters trying to measure up. 1 minute to go here in round 10.
Vargas got skimmed on the top of the head trying to roll under that left hook.
Yeah, that was another good body shot from Fa.
Fa continuing to come forward. Looking for the body shot. Vargas covering up.
Good slip to the left and left body shot by Fa. Not as
and
effective.
A good right hand over the top of the head again from Fa. 10 seconds left here in the main event, and the punch out of the clinch is right there for Junior Fa.
2 more body shots.
Fa trying to power up in the closing seconds. And that will do it. Good fight to close it out in Salt Lake City. Action-packed.
That's just a tremendous heavyweight TV fight. That's what people tune in to see in the heavyweight division. And whatever the next step is for Junior Fa, anyone who watched this fight, they want to see him against anyone.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Vargas back in there too, because he still clearly has more to bring to the sport. He's a great athlete, great movement. Fa as well. Hoping to see him with some title opportunities soon.
Devin Vargas debuted in 2004. He won his first 17 fights before being stopped by Kevin Johnson in 2009. Since then, he has gone 4-4, but he has proven that he still has it. He has upset a couple of fighters who have been up and coming in their own right. He has stalled that development. He tried to do it again here, and he gave Junior Fa a real fight in Salt Lake City. And for Fa, he made it clear he really wanted to impress. If you read the headline of this fight, you may not know what went on inside, but if you watch, Corey, there is a whole lot to be impressed about.
Well, absolutely, and it was all about the excitement, the overall performance, the guts that he showed in the ring here tonight. Of course, he's going to look at this tape and see lots of things that he wants to improve upon. He got hit a lot in this fight, but the positives, I think, in terms of his marketing and in terms of his popularity, I think they outweigh the negatives here tonight.
And he has a whole room full of supporters here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Unofficially, the Tongan capital of the United States, coming to support one of their own, as you see him in the far corner of the ring with the Tongan lei on after this fight. Vargas and Fa fight till the very end here in our main event. Let's get the official ruling from Ray Flores inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judge at ringside, Richard Montanez, scores it 188. Chet Fulmer, 99-89, and Dan First, 97-91 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now the interim WBO Oriental Heavyweight Champion, still undefeated, Junior